What's going on, everybody? Red Velvet is back. But today we have a diner special. Buccaneer Blake is making his return to the studio.
Today's the day.
And he has got some news. How are we doing today?
Man, doing amazing. How you been, man? It's been a few months.
It's been a few months.
Yeah.
Like we stated before, you were the first guest on the new channel.
Yeah.
You were doing it from the boat, man. You were in the middle of the ocean by the Florida Keys. Oh my gosh. And now you're back in Brazil.
Yep. Back in hometown, back in the mainland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's everything going?
Man, we have a lot to cover today. A lot of cool news to share, and it's pretty cool being the first one on, the new channel.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cool stuff to share, today. So
I'm excited.
Today's the day.
Today, that's your slogan. Today is
It's Mel Fisher's slogan.
Oh, my bad.
It's kind of one of those things that, Mel Fisher every day for 16 years on his Hunt for the Atocha would wake up and say, today's the day.
Oh, yeah.
And I like to keep that motivation every single day. And it's applicable with anything you do in life,
Absolutely.
Wake up every day with that mentality. Today's the day.
That's awesome, baby. Such a ball of positivity. I love it,
Dude, life is good, man.
That's good. And I see you have some bling.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen this in person
I
yet.
did not.
Yeah, so this was my 1-year gift from the company. This is a 1715 8 real. It's a grade 1. I have 2 gold cutlasses on it and then an emerald that was gifted from one of Mel's original divers. And I always tell people I got the 2 cutlasses. One is to continue cutting the path of my career, and the other one is to cut anybody into pieces that stands in the way.
Nice.
Pirate stuff.
Pirate stuff.
Yeah.
So you've been finding some pieces. You found a lot of silver dishware and things like that. I've been following up along.
Yeah. So last time we talked, what was? Do you remember what we had found around that time?
I remember you had a piece of pottery with the Dinerpod shirt on top of it.
Okay. Yeah.
That was kind of like, and you had maybe one other piece you were walking around showing.
Okay. Yeah. So that was pretty early this season. Just to kind of recap and to go into what's next. This past year we found an emerald, which is really cool, and that's probably going to be valued around $50,000 to $80,000 for the one raw emerald, which is just unbelievable. And I'll never forget the way that it just glowed when we brought it out into the air for the first time in over 400 years.
Yeah. So what was your reaction when you found that emerald?
So I wasn't the one that found it. One of our investors' sons actually found it, and the investor is a huge, fan of the Mel Fisher and Atocha story, which is awesome. And he always brings his son out every year, and they were just kind of digging through the sand, and this emerald pops out, and he thought it was a piece of broken Heineken glass.
Oh.
And we're all up hanging out on the back deck of the boat, and our last divers come out, and one of our captains of one of our boats, he says, "Hey, Captain, check this out." And he holds his arm out like this. He opens his hand and just drops this emerald down, and everybody was just in shock. Unreal.
Dude.
So that was a really cool find. One of my personal favorites this year, I found an iron skeleton key.
Oh.
And, who knows what that went to? That could have gone to anything. And so far, I've heard that our lab found out that it was actually a hollow key. So the head of it that would go into a lock was hollow on the inside, and a pin inside of the lock would go into that. So highly detailed. These Spaniards were really smart people. They were way more advanced than we kind of give them credit, I think. A lot of people think they weren't, that advanced, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we found a sword hilt. The sword hilt was on the hilt. And it's just crazy thing, the Spaniards 400 years ago was a totally different way of life. And holding those swords, who knows what happened with that sword handle 400 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Just tells such a unique story.
You're just like,
yeah. Lots of silver coins this year. We're on a really good trail. We're hoping to find the other mother.
The other mother lode.
The other mother lode.
Okay.
Yep. There's about another third on the manifest still out there. And Taffy Fisher, Mel Fisher's daughter, was telling me that the top 100 artifacts recovered from the Atocha weren't even on the manifest. So there's so much out there that wasn't even manifested. That's totally possible to go find.
And how big is this dig site?
10 miles.
Holy Lord!
Out in the middle of the ocean, 35 miles from shore. So far, that's what we know.
Right.
It's a 10-mile spread of debris field. Yeah. It's a long way. We have a lot of area out there, and it goes from 50 foot in depth, and we have some spots that are around like 15 to 20, 30 foot.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, this is so cool. So cool. This. Like, you're living the pirate. You're a pirate, dude. You're like a treasure hunter, man.
Like modern day.
Oh, it's so cool.
Buccaneer, man. I always tell my friends, like, this is it. Like, this is, to an extent, real modern day pirate stuff, but Just picking up ancient, I don't know if it's ancient, but really old history.
Yes.
We recently found a pair of scissors. It's my most recent discovery, actually. Like I said, you just hold, it's like time traveling. You just hold these artifacts that people so long ago created and held and were using for their daily lives. And here we are in modern day, picking them up and just kind of reliving history a little bit.
And you just kind of go back. You kind of, as you're holding these artifacts, you go back in time a little bit.
Yeah.
Just what was.
Yeah. The questions that pop up in your head. And that's what the adventure's about, man. Like when you're a kid and you're thinking about being a treasure hunter, that's what it is. That's what you're thinking about.
And it's like the journey is part. It's a lot of people the destination. No, it's the journey.
It is. And that's one thing in like life. You know, you don't go out there and just find a pile of treasure. You learn to love the hunt, getting to it. You learn to love the sunsets, the sunrises, waking up. You learn to love the sweat from the heat every single day. You just learn to love the entire process. So I've learned a lot just about life itself. And, you know, I hope to do this for the rest of my life, keep finding shipwrecks. But if that's not the case and I end up doing something else, I just know you got to fall in love with the process to get to the end result. So,
well, you're going to do this the rest of your life.
100%.
You're going to have a lot of stories. You could write a book.
Dude, you're right, man.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
10, 20 years.
It might have already been started.
Oh!
Got a lot of fun stuff to share.
And your social media is doing well. I mean, people love seeing what you're doing. I love seeing it.
It's fun sharing, man. I really appreciate it. You've always been super supportive of it, man, since day one.
I try my absolute best because you're doing something that every child
and that's why I post, man. I want people to feel like they're involved with it.
Yeah.
I want people to stay involved and feel like they're part of the adventure, part of the hunt. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming back and talking with me.
Every time in town,
make me feel like a rock star.
You are, man. You are.
This is awesome. So,
today's the day, man. We're here.
So what's next?
So rolling into next year, we're in a spot where we think we're going to find, we're pretty certain we're going to find a pocket of emeralds. That's kind of next for the hunt. Tomorrow I have a article with the New York Times coming out. I got interviewed by the New York Times recently.
Oh, very nice.
So that comes out tomorrow, which is super, super cool. It'll be released in the paper. They'll have a picture of myself with my coin.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure what it's going to look like on the online version yet. But yeah, we got interviewed by the New York Times.
That's awesome, dude.
And tomorrow at 11:30, we're getting interviewed by WTWO.
Good.
So
I'm glad somebody local's talking to you,
dude.
Like, yes.
Not gonna name any names, but we've tried before. We got left on red.
Trying to get the local newspaper out there on the buzz. They're not even here anymore. So I wonder what. Trying to get the local newspaper to talk about a local kid doing something nobody else does around here, and left on red. What in the world?
Unreal, man.
But the New York Times.
That's why we got you, man. You're solid.
I guess I'm the local newspaper guy now, but
yeah.
But the New York Times.
Dude, crazy. Like I never would have even guessed. I never would have guessed I would have ended up like doing something like that. It's unreal, man. It's unreal. It's like crazy because earlier this year, sometimes out of the site, we don't get Wi-Fi. So you have to download games and music on your phone to keep yourself occupied with some entertainment. So I paid like $5 for the New York Times crosswords app. And I hated it. So I was really mad that I paid $5 to New York Times and I didn't get to play any of the games. I just got too frustrated. And then months later, we end up in an article with them. So that's really cool. Kind of like a full circle moment.
That comes out tomorrow.
Yeah. We did the interview probably about a month ago. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a copy.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere in Brazil to buy the New York Times?
So I know that it's going to be released in the UK first, and then in the US. But online, it's released totally tomorrow everywhere.
Okay.
So that'll be out first. I'll share a link on all my profiles.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but yeah. Let's do it, man. Yeah. We'll hang it up in here somewhere.
Yeah, I got plenty of room. I'll take mine down. The New York Times. Yeah, we got a kid from Brazil, Indiana, going to the New York Times.
It's wild, man. Like, but anybody can do it. Any kid from Brazil, any kid from anywhere can go do it.
You just gotta
chase your dreams, take the risks, but be smart and responsible too. You know, you don't just go out there and make it happen. You have to be calculated. You got to be smart. Like I said, it's all part of the process.
And you got to block out the noise. There's a lot of noise.
A lot of negativity. You're always going to hear noise, and the people talking the most are doing the least most of the time. So
that's very true.
Yeah, just stay in your own lane, stay in your own head. And if you have a vision and an idea, go at it all the way. Not everybody's going to get it.
No.
Most people are not going to get it. You're going to get laughed at.
No.
You got to keep going.
When I tell people, like, I got a buddy that's treasure hunter. That's his job. I'm like, what? Trust me, dude. It's
I
badass.
feel like I'm lying, man.
No,
I promise, man. It's real. It's real.
It is, man. So, New York Times article comes out tomorrow. What's next?
After that, 11:30 tomorrow, we're doing WTWO. I really want to do some more with the community, man. Like, I feel like it's finally time. I've got kind of a name for myself built up a little bit, and I want to give back to Clay County first and foremost in the Wabash Valley. So, we'll see what happens with that. And I'll say here, like, if anybody wants any marketing done and would love to collab, feel free to hit me up. Let's work a deal out, whatever. I'm a huge advocate for this area for sure.
Absolutely.
I come back for a reason.
Absolutely. And it's not just see me.
Part of it. A little bit of it is. A little bit.
Maybe just 1%. But anything I can do on my end, I'll be more
I appreciate you, man.
I'm proud of you. You're doing a heck of a
Thank you,
job.
man. Really appreciate you as well, man. You do a great job with your podcast, and yeah,
I want to help everybody that's doing something cool.
Yeah, dude.
You
do great.
And thank you. Social medias. Where can people follow you on social media?
So social media, I post a lot on Instagram, but you can catch out a lot of my videos on TikTok and Facebook as well. Really nowhere. I started posting some longer style YouTube videos over the past couple of months. It's just hard finding the time to make longer videos, but you can definitely check a few. I think I have 4 YouTube videos out right now that are about 8 minutes long each.
Okay.
We kind of dive more into the day of a treasure hunter and living in Key West, and pretty much every platform we're on. Yeah.
Okay. Buccaneer Blake
or Blake Baker on Facebook. We recently had somebody pretend to be me, so always check for the blue check mark. Check for the blue check. Yeah.
He is verified, so if you got the blue check mark, it's not the real man.
It's not the real one.
That means you're getting big.
It's a good sign, I think.
It's a good sign, trust me. When you start getting people copying you, what is it? Imitations the purest form of flattery.
Yeah,
I'm not good.
Somebody
commented
that on. I made a post. I'm like, report this guy. He had like 8,500 followers too in like a month and a half.
That's really
good. Pretty good.
That's real good. Yeah.
I just don't know how much he made off of it. I hope he didn't make anything.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully he gets diarrhea for about a month and a half.
I'm praying for that. I'm praying for it.
Don't do that. Be a good person.
Be a good person. Make your own content. Chase your own dreams and post your own dreams.
Exactly.
Be honest. Be an honest person.
So, anything else before we take off?
Man, just keep up with the hunt. Go out and chase your dreams and spread positive energy everywhere you go. It'll come back to you 100%.
Real quick, I don't have my mouse, so I've got to do this acapella. Thank you to our gold sponsors, Wabash Plumbing, RJs Formalwear, Varsity House Outfitters, and Haute Co. Also, thank you to our subscribers on Facebook for 99 cents per month. You can subscribe to the Diner Podcast, get early access to podcasts, specials, all that good stuff, your own exclusive content, and something special's coming this week. It's Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah,
Yep. Something special coming in probably a day or two. So be ready, subscribers. But we're out of here. Keep pushing. Thank you.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Let's go.
Keep pushing. Love y'all. I got to do my trick meeting.